Going on, Bigfoot World? Sitting here going over some of you guys' comments, and it's clear to see that the trolls are back. It's a good thing. That's a good thing. Last time you guys came back, I was starting to get the 20,000 view videos. Then all that stuff started happening. That's showing me I'm getting somewhere, so that's a good thing. So I guess you gotta take the trolls with the good. But anyways, guys, I ain't what I'm here to touch base with you guys with. I'm giving you guys an update on Fred and on the cave situation and everything else. Okay, well, let's start off with the cave. We'll be doing it this week. So we didn't get a chance to go out today, Sunday. We didn't go out at all. We decided to take a little break, get our gear together. We got our the lights came in finally, so we'll be lighting that place up. We are going to do the overnight challenge, and Fred will be with us. Okay, Fred got himself straightened out. I got a chance to talk to him today, and I think I said my suspicions was right, guys. It wasn't bats, it wasn't concussions, it wasn't none of that. Um, he's going to talk to you guys about it a little bit more when we go out our next trip out. I'm gonna leave him fill you in on everything that went on his part, and I'm sure you guys are more than can't wait to hear it because it blew my mind. But guys, remember when he fell in that cave? When I said, "Fred, come down, get down here," I heard the footsteps run up behind me. And when I turned around, nothing was there. And I said, "Fred, get down there." And he stayed up there. Well, at that point, he said something grabbed his ankles and ripped him down off of that. He didn't fall off of that. So that place has got it in for Fred, and he wants to go back. He wants to let things. He gonna put things to rest. Okay. I want to talk to you about a couple of things. Um, Wiccans, witches, and Wiccans. They don't like when you call them witches, but um, I talked to a priest, and it seemed like the priest giving me a runaround that I had to do this to get proof for that, and then do this, and then and I felt like I didn't have time for it, so I turned to a Wiccan. Nobody knows, but I turned to a Wiccan, guys, and I didn't believe in till today. Till yesterday, I didn't believe in witchcraft or witchery or none of that shit, and I don't get into it whatsoever. But that felt like that was the option that I should take, that I had to take because it was help at the moment, at that point. So I'm not going to get into full detail, but a Wiccan did snap him out of it, and Fred's back. Fred is gone. The thing's gone. Whatever it was, you could tell it's gone. It's a big relief here. There was a lot of tension here. It's gone. I haven't seen no shadows or nothing moving around or no activity since yesterday. It's still fresh. It's only been one day, but for the most part, it's gone. But Fred's story is fascinating, guys. It's fascinating. He had no idea he was gone at all whatsoever. The last thing he remembers was getting pulled down from the rock when we was in the cave. And 2, 3 weeks he was tranced out and possessed by something from that cave. Well, we're going in soon. We're going in very soon. We're the full team. We're Don't judge, guys. Don't be so quick to judge. Wait till you see what we have in plan. It was told that we have to do this to keep it going. Um, so what we're going to do is probably against most of my subscribers' judgment, and it's fully against my judgment. But it's something that we have to do, and that we're going to go ahead and go in there and get her done. Um, Other than that, guys, Fred's back, and we got rid of whatever that was that took over him for them 3 weeks, and it felt good to see Fred come back, man. Just to see him there and the talking and laughing. And he didn't know where he was or how he got there or what was going on until that point of what we did to get him back. And she asked not to say any of anything that happened. So I'm gonna respect that and leave that with that. But I just want to let you know, guys, that Wiccan is real. It's a real thing. I experienced it and witnessed it firsthand myself, and I'll never talk bad about that. And at the same time, we're going in. Fred will be there. I will be there. Mike will be there, and Jeff will be there. And one other, we might have one other special guest. One other special guest coming, but I'll leave that for a surprise for when we go. Okay, guys, this is no joke. When we go in there, this is the only time that we're going back there, and we're never going back to that area, that place again. And I will never reveal that spot for anybody. Let me rephrase that. If a legitimate ghost team wants to go out there and record and video some of that activity, a legitimate ghost ghost paranormal team that actually know what they're doing and have the knowledge and the software to deal with that kind of energy, I'll get you in there. Anybody else other than just somebody, a bunch of kids want to go out and get a thrill, that's not the place you want to get a thrill at, day or night, because we had activity in the day and we had activity in the night. Okay, and last things last, guys. I want to apologize if I don't get to. I'm going through these comments, and it seems like is the only video that I had on my channel that had nothing pertaining with Bigfoot. Exploring gone wrong with me and the kids was going out the bike trail, and we found some crazy stuff down along the river. It's somehow, some way, gaining 87,000 views, and that's the only video that's just gaining 87,000 views. It's common sense to say that the trolls are hard at work. Okay, guys. Now, so if I don't get to some of Yinz's comments on here, it's because I'm getting bombarded with comments from that one video. Okay. And see, some of Yinz's trolls that are talking about that's a fishing spot, a fishing location, and that was fish blood on them rocks. And I'm not gonna harp on it, but I did some fishing before. I might be from the city, but I do fish. And my question to y'all is, when you're cleaning the fish, when do you ever get blood from the fish? I wait. Something to think about, ain't it? When you're gutting that fish, there's very little blood, very little blood. So that blood wasn't from a fish. And with that, I'm gonna leave that at that, because that's another thing we don't get into. That's out of our league, and that was a year ago, and that's where we're gonna leave that in the past. So with that being said, guys, coming soon, coming very soon. The next video that I upload will be our overnight in that cave. We're not going to give an exact date and time because we don't want to be bombarded with humans when we're dealing with Sasquatch and the paranormal. It's a bad combination already. We're going to have weapons for our protection. At the same time, we can't be in the cave firing off rounds, ricocheting bullets, and avalanche. So there's a lot of things that we gotta gather up. We gotta get our stuff together. Memory cards, I gotta get them all raised, batteries charged. We got our lights so that whatever happens in that cave, you guys will see it. Let's see what else. Okay, I invested in 2 audio recorders. They record up to 24 hours. I'm going to set one up above the ground where we go in for anything that comes in and out. I'm gonna set it up off to the side to catching anything, any sounds, any voices, any EVPs. And the second audio recorder, we're going to stash on a far end corner of a cave where we're not going to be spending a lot of time, where we won't be making a lot of noise. So we're going to stash that there and set up a base camp. Okay, Ted. But we're going to be setting up a base camp. So mainly down by the main entrance where they sealed it up at. We're going to set tents up and everything down there, and then go from there and take it as it comes. But our goal is mainly to get in there, spend the night, and get out and never look back. So stay tuned, guys, because the next video coming up will be us spending the night in that cave. So, and the only reason that I'm doing it, Fred has his own reasons, Mike has his own reasons, but the only reason I'm doing it is because I told you guys, once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we'll spend the night in that cave. And we're now over 1,300 subscribers. And we can't believe it. We really can't believe that we made it that far. And it's just the beginning. Wait till this is just spring. This next video is just to start off what we're going to be carrying out throughout the summer. We're going to leave that cave alone, but we're not going to leave all caves alone. We're doing our research on other caves, other systems, other natural caverns, just old places that might have a new evidence of Sasquatch. So I'm not going to keep rambling on and bore you guys. So stay tuned for the next video. And Fred's back. Fred's the way he was. He's back to normal, and that's a good thing. I know you guys, I've seen comments. I know you guys was worried about him as much as we was. So I just want to pretty much touch base and let you know that he's back on the team. He's back with us, and he'll be back out there inside that cave. His choice soon. So stay tuned.